Hey yo, good afternoon. Sorry it's been a couple of days, but like I said, there's less and less to say as things go on. I'm only going to make a video if I notice or think of something that's been helping or if there's any kind of update. So, small update. I am down a pant size. Everything is really nice. These are size 28s in Levi's, which is great because I'm down from like a 30. I'm still technically, I haven't lost any more weight as I've added the carbs back and everything, but I haven't gained any of the weight back. And that's actually significant because every other time I added all my carbs back, I went back to the previous weight. So it is keeping weight seemingly off. Was thinking about something. I kind of did a fumble. And this is something I broke my own rule. I have an avocado rule, and it's very, very simple. I've seen people put avocados and like turn them into desserts and stuff like that. And for me, the logic has always been, if you want to eat more healthy fats, just eat an avocado, and then feel free to eat your healthy snack afterward. You don't have to have avocado flavored ice cream. You don't have to get chia seed, flaxseed chips. You could eat your normal tortilla chips and just have some chia and flaxseed and water on the side, and there's your chia and flaxseed. So you don't have to suffer through these weird diet foods in order to eat healthier. There's all these sorts of people like that. I added a half a cup of cottage cheese to my blah blah blah, to increase the protein, and that's all well intended and great, but you didn't have to do that. You could have literally instead just eaten a half a cup of cottage cheese before you ate your meal, and you've had your added protein. You've benefited your macros. It didn't have to be a casserole in order to benefit you. I hope that kind of helps some people, because for me, it's I particularly like, I got this whole bag of chips from Costco, and they're great. They got chia seeds and flax seeds in them, but me and food, they're not the right texture. They're too crunchy. They're too thick. It's going to be ridiculous for me to try to get through that bag. Now, I did try to make one other swap, and it took me 15 minutes to decide to do this. So I wanted to upgrade my chicken nuggets, and I got these gluten-free frozen chicken strips with like less breading. It's like 3 net carbs for 21 grams of protein. And I think that's a little bit better because my normal Tyson nuggets, which were on sale, so this was like hurting me in multiple ways, where they have antibiotics in them, or at least they can use antibiotics, and they've got so much more breading on them that it really throws the macros off. On that kind of thing, I really can't do anything to add to that. This is a subtraction thing. It's going to have less flour and less things on it that I'm used to. The crunch is going to be all off. So I'm going to do my best shot at liking these chicken nuggets. And if it doesn't work, I still might switch back to Tyson. But those chicken nuggets, I have to know, are a bit of a red flag for me weight wise, just because of the type of meat, the type of carbs, the amount of carbs per ratio, the lack of the protein, that kind of thing. So I'm going to see if I can upgrade my chicken nugget game here, and wish me luck. They're in the oven now. So good luck with you and all of the things you try. If you have any more tips or tricks, if you keep following along, we're still following our intuition. We're still following the elimination diet, but instead of using fasting and then bringing things back slowly, because we already did that, now we can kind of just isolate different ingredients in different foods and just be like, whoa, I ate that caused a bit of a spike. I probably shouldn't eat it every day. Doesn't mean don't eat it at all. No, I'll still go to Costco and get that double chocolate sundae it's like the chocolate ice cream with the chocolate sauce, or I'll get a hot dog or a pizza. It's just not very often anymore. I don't eat all the snacks at Costco. I used to like obsessively try each one, and it's like, now I really look at it. I'm like, is this something I would include in my macros at home? Is this something I would eat an entire box of, And so I kind of shy away from those, or I might have the sample if it looks really good, and then I'm so sorry to Costco and that company, but I'll just never order the whole size of it. They've got these roast beef sandwiches that I absolutely like a lot. I really think they're fantastic. But I can't get myself to buy a box because I just know that these like Philly cheesesteak, delicious hot sandwiches are frozen section there. If I eat those sandwiches every day in a week, my macros are going to be way thrown off. My jeans won't fit. I'm going to have to go into the pile or out to Goodwill and find my old jeans where I donated them. And it's just not worth it. There's so many foods. I do love so many foods that's fine, but at the same time, it's like I have to pick the foods that like me back. It just has to work out that way. Have some confidence in yourself, people. Cheers.